Hello and welcome to things happening around the world under 5 minutes or less. According to Exos, Walter Mondale has died at the age of 93. He transformed the role of the U.S. Vice President while serving under Jimmy Carter and was the Democratic nominee for president in 1984. So, I'm a pretty young buck, so I'm not really familiar with his stories or what of the things he achieved. But knowing how Joe Biden was once upon a time a vice president, they can play a major role in politics and stuff. And those of you who were alive during his time probably know all of the things that he accomplished and whatnot. Anyways, my condolences are to his friends and his family. Speaking of presidents, Joe Biden, he tweeted as of today, every American is eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccines. For yourself, your neighbors, and your family, please get your vaccine. So knowing how the political spectrum is in this country, most people probably going to get the vaccines, but there's a few it's probably going to be very hard to convince, especially because some probably think that there might be a chip in there. I'm pretty sure the government, the chip that they want is probably already with you 24/7. It's your phone. If they want anything, they can get into that. I don't think they can put a chip in the vaccine and get it into it. And I know, people saying like side effects, for example, like Johnson and Johnson, but you got to remember, that was like one in a million. That side effect is extremely rare, but you guys see how serious the government took it, and they paused it, and they're going to see of how to go about it and how to treat the patients, those who do get the side effects. But by the end of the day, we all have our free will. So if you think it's not for you, you don't want to take it. I mean, it's up to you. But you just got to remember, if you get it, you can you have a smaller chance of getting the virus and then spreading it. So you're pretty much protecting your community. But of course, just like any other medicines, there are side effects. So do your own research and well research, not from biased news sources, and then go about it. Let's talk about one of the craziest things that's happening in the United States. For example, Jude Legum, he tweeted that gut deaths per year, most recent year available. So the United States had 39,682, while India had 3,665, Canada 695, Spain 282, Australia 229, UK 107, Japan 9. That's truly pathetic and shameful of how many shooting we have per year because of guns in the United States. 39,000. Nothing is close to this according to this data, and he gave the link to where that data comes from. It comes from gunpolicy.org. So I'm gonna share the tweet in the description. You guys can go and check it out, the original source for this. But if this data is accurate, that is crazy. And what makes this data look accurate is, for example, this. Look how crazy things been for the past 2 days. For example, neighborhood security, Minneapolis National Guard and Minneapolis PD neighborhood security team was fired upon early Sunday morning in a drive-by shooting near Penn Avenue and Broadway in Minneapolis. And then Governor Tony, he tweeted like about a day ago, my heart breaks for Kenosha this morning in the wake of a shooting that took 3 lives and injured at least 2 others. I want to thank the first responders who reacted quickly and are still working to investigate and find out those involved in this senseless tragedy. And it couldn't get worse. Oklahoma Police Department, they tweeted 2 days ago, shooting incident at the Westroads Mall. 1 victim was transported to the hospital with critical injuries. Suspects fled the scene and are at large. OPD is searching the entire mall is a precaution. Please avoid this area. Press release will be sent later with more information. You guys saw so many shooting just within couple of days, and now I'm not even counting that the shooting that took place in the grocery store, or that took the family members that took the lives of the family members, or the shooting that happened in the nail salons. These things within this month, these past 2 months, or even less than that, weeks, the amount of shooting that's taking place here in this country because of guns is crazy. I'm saying Second Amendment, that and that, but we have a real issue and we need to do something about it. Whether it's stricter gun laws or better background checks, or take away the guns. And if you say that, oh, you know, the big brother, we can't let them have, you know, like all the weapons and stuff, the big brother already have the weapons. Your one gun automatic rifle is nothing compared to what they have. They have nukes, they have tanks. How are you gonna fight the big brother? The big brother can destroy you from within. The FBI, the CIA, they can infiltrate whatever organization you're working on and take you down from within. So that, you know, being afraid of a government becoming too powerful, it already is too powerful. But these weapons on the street is killing all of us. So what is the sensible thing to do about this? You know, other countries, the police barely have weapons on themselves, and majority of the times they use, you know, those little batons to beat up people with, you know, criminals and stuff, unless it's something serious where they do carry weapons, like, you know, in their cars, etc. But other than that, you know, there's like less gun shoots. Okay, you can take, you're gonna, you know, you can improve the quality of police, but what about the quality of the citizens that are doing all these shootings? There is a big issue, and it won't just get fixed by fixing the police. We have to fix the citizens so there is less threat from that and the police, and then maybe we can come to a solution. We cannot downgrade one and not downgrading the other one. We need to downgrade both of them. And if you do love your guns a lot, we just need better background checks and, you know, better training for police, etc. So according to BBC News World, suspected poacher dies after being trampled on by elephants in South Africa, Kruger National Park. These poachers, you know, do they know how dangerous these animals are? Especially elephants. They're huge, humongous. But, you know, if the story is true and they were gonna, you know, doing poacher and stuff, these magnificent animals and stuff, like, you know, rhinos and all of these, there is only so many left in the wild now, and poaching them is not the way to go about things. I know that's why they have rangers, you know, to protect these animals and stuff. And sometimes, you know, the animals themselves, they protect themselves, and these people end up losing themselves. It's unfortunate what happened to the guy, but these people should know better. With how big these animals are, there's a huge threat always. Anyways, guys, these are some of the things taking place around the world. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourselves.